Our topic today is going to be the behind the system, the truth about foster care and family support. So, welcome, Meredith.
Thank you for having me.
Well, so I'm going to be asking you some questions, and I know that you have gone through this experiences for more than many years. And so let me begin with this question. But before I would go to the question, tell me about how does it look like when you foster a kid?
So foster care would begin with training classes, learning about foster care first. Usually there's a welcome type meeting. They'll give you just the general overview. And then you take about 30 plus hours of classes, some online, some in person. You have to have your home checked out, and there's all kinds of things that go along with that. But after you have been cleared and licensed as a foster home, you would receive a phone call. And the phone call is coming from an intake. And they would say to you, you've given parameters during your licensing that you'll take very specific things. I'll take male children from this age to this age. I'll take any children from this age. You can make any parameters really that you want. So they are supposed to call you within your parameters. Now, often they are calling you outside of your parameters because they're desperate. But they'll say to you, I have a male child, age 5, in need of emergency placement. And they'll give you what information that they have about the child, the reason for removal. A lot of times they know, most of the time, they know very little. They can say drugs were involved. They can say physical abuse. If they know there was sexual abuse, they can tell you those things, but it's just rare that they know them. And they'll say, will you accept the placement? They can give you a few minutes, but at the same time that your agency is calling you, other agencies are calling their foster families as well with the same child. So basically it's whoever answers yes first, and the Department of Family Services chooses. So say I said yes, we will accept placement. Then I won't hear from them sometimes for an hour, sometimes for several hours, even to know if that placement's coming to me or not. There can be a long, they may say they're coming to you, but that's pretty rare. It's usually a good bit. Then you'll hear back from them and they will say that we will be bringing you this child. We estimate we'll be there in this amount of time, an hour, 3 hours, whatever it is, depending on the situation. I can ask then, what size does the child wear? I need to assume that they have nothing, because they most often have nothing. And so I have whatever amount of time they've given me, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, to gather anything that I don't have. And then they show up at the door with this little child who needs placement. And then you spend about 2 hours signing the pages of paperwork where the state is giving you a temporary custody type situation. And you are now the medical conservator of the child. And that's about it. And they leave you with this child, and you have to just figure that out.